And we're live, just like that. How is everybody doing tonight? I hope you're doing good. Let me kill this light over here really quick. Oh, how's that? Oh, that's better. I have got a little bit of news. I've got some pot. I've got my dog Munch, who's going crazy. He's doing what he likes to do, which is lose his fucking mind as much as possible. Let's take a hit. All right. Right now, amid the COVID-19 crisis, journalists are saying that Trump will lose because of the economy. This is only coming from the left, as the conservatives on the right, along with 72% of America, understand that it isn't Trump actually causing the coronavirus, that it's a natural thing here. And that the stock market will come back. It's not going to crash forever and people are going to go away forever. It's going to come back. So most of the smart people are not going to be the ones that hold Trump responsible for a natural disaster. It's only going to be the dumb people that hold Trump responsible for a natural disaster. Most Americans are smarter than that. It's really only the progressive left, the Democrats, that believe that this is a hoax and that it's all bullshit. I mean, the Dems believe that Jussie Smollett was, innocent and actually a victim of hate crimes. Come to find out, it was a hoax on his end. Right now, looking at over 223,000 confirmed cases with over 9,100 deaths. We are going way beyond SARS and MERS. There's 10,000 cases and 200 deaths in America, or more than those actually. Italy, Iran still are the hardest with case numbers up above 41,000. The death numbers are 3,000, above 3,400. And they've sealed the borders with mandatory quarantine. You can't get into Israel, Italy, Germany, or any of them because they closed the borders to stop the coronavirus spread. As tests becomes more readily available, the known number of cases goes up. That's just math. We get more tests, we test more people, we find out more people have COVID. It's just math, no biggie. We knew that was going to happen. The problem is we didn't have tests for the longest time because China was withholding a lot of medical materials that we needed. They were holding them for themselves. But once they said that they got control of the virus, they started helping us out. And to be honest, I don't think China has control of the virus. I think they're lying. I can't be sure. I can't prove it. But let's face it, they've lied in the past. They're known to lie. They're known to cover up. I don't think things have changed. I don't know for sure. Just guessing. But it's a good guess. Let's take it. Whoopi Goldberg says it's racist to call it the Chinese Wuhan virus. I'm calling it the Chinese Wuhan virus, not because I'm racist, but because that is where it came from. It's not racist to identify a virus by where it came from. Now, it's virus to say that all Chinese people have the virus, and anybody who attacks an Asian person because they think they have the Chinese Wuhan virus, they're an idiot. They're a fucking moron for doing that. No, stop. And I know this is a late feed. I don't care. Anybody who goes after a Chinese person because of the COVID-19, they are a dumb as stump fuck, and they're probably the racist ones. But you don't really hear about that. That doesn't really happen. I mean, it does a couple times. It did a couple of times. I mean, there are reports of it, but it doesn't happen that much. It happens more in like Australia, London, Britain, places like that. But they don't tell you that. They just make it seem like it's a big deal over here. It's not. Only stupid people believe that all Chinese carry the Chinese Wuhan virus, COVID-19. That's just dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. There's a possible fix to this. It's an old malaria drug. It may be the answer as it goes into testing for trials is chloroquine. It may be a treatment, but not an antivirus or a vaccine, but it could be the key in helping prevent the COVID-19 virus. It might help you from getting it. So there's that, but that's being withheld from us too. See what happens when you don't produce your own medicine? We rely on China to produce all our medicine, and now that we need medicine, we're fucked. It's not that we're not trying to help our own people, it's just that we don't have the supplies to help our people. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's the government getting us. The government is out to get us. The government is out to fuck us. No. We are now rationing medical supplies and medicines between Americans because, once again, China is withholding medicines from us. And now we have to ration shit like toilet paper because people are fucking morons. It's time to bring production back to the United States along with everything else so we don't depend on other nations to keep us alive. And I've also noticed there's a giant separation between those that think it's a hoax and those that do not. I don't want separation. I'm tired of separation. I don't care if you think it's a hoax or if you don't think it's a hoax. I think it's a bad idea to push the idea that it's not real when it is obviously real. People are dying. We are putting people in quarantine. Other countries have mass numbers of people dying. It's not a big cover up thing here. It's not. I mean, this is really happening. You can say it's bullshit, but it's really happening. What I'd like to do is I would like people to come together. All right. I'd like you to buy enough supplies to keep you safe for the next few months. I don't want people dying. I don't want people I know dying, even if I don't agree with them. There's no reason for it. There's no reason to push the fact that it is a hoax. There's no reason to push that it's 100% real. What I'd like to do is for everybody to just protect themselves and prepare for whatever might come. I don't care if it's a virus. I don't care if it's the government coming to get you. Let's prepare, do the right thing. Let's hope for the best, but let's prepare for the worst. Okay? Stop saying that it's bullshit and it's a hoax. I don't know if you've noticed, there's no toilet paper in the grocery stores. Whether it's a hoax and bullshit or not, these things are really happening. Okay. So by saying that it's not happening is actually pushing very fake news because it is. Admit that it's happening, deal with it. Yeah, government's blowing it way out of control. And there's a bunch of stupid people panic buying, blowing way out of control. That doesn't mean it's not happening. It's happening, whether you want it to or not. If China had acted sooner, admitted the problem weeks earlier, a lot of this would have been stopped. But because they denied it, because they tried to hide it, because they tried to cover it up, we have a lot of people dying. And now the same thing is happening here in America. People are like, it's bullshit. It's not happening. I don't know what to tell you. People are dying. People are getting sick. It's really happening. Whether you want to call it bullshit, you can. It's not going to change anything. It's still happening. California goes into a hard lockdown. People are told to stay inside and off the streets. But what will the homeless do? In New Jersey, a couple were arrested for throwing a wedding party that had over 50 people, even though it was just suggested in New Jersey that they do not have these gatherings of over 50 people. Apparently, they're going to arrest you if you do this. Now shit is getting fucked up. I didn't want people getting arrested for gathering. I didn't want people getting sick. I just wanted people to take care of themselves, to protect themselves, to get enough food to last in case of an emergency. Texas will force mandatory quarantine if you're sick with COVID-19. They're going to force it. They've started arrested Britons for breaking quarantine. All right. They're out on the streets. They're not following what has been suggested. They're being arrested. I know, just a big hoax, not really happening. An Austrian woman was arrested for swimming in a pool, breaking the quarantine. Please, really? Yeah, that really happened. I wish it wasn't. But if you're young and you say, fuck it, I'm going out anyway, because you're young and you probably won't get sick. And if you do get sick, it won't be much of an illness. Just know that there's a chance you're going to take it back to somebody who cannot fight the illness as well as you, and you might give it to them and it might kill them. I know this is difficult to think beyond yourself, but let's give it a shot. During this time of self quarantine and working from home, there's another danger. No one would know if you didn't show up for work during the COVID-19 crisis. So, what happens if you get sick at home and you just keel over and die? People won't know for days. So, here's what I've been doing. My friends, I text like once a day. If I don't see them on Facebook or if they don't text me, I text them to see how they're doing. Now is the time to make sure people are safe. It's not the time to be stingy with hand sanitizer and Lysol. It's time to be aware that people might die. And if you care about them, you might want to check up on them. Just a quick text. That's all. That's all I'm saying. It's up to you, whatever. But with everybody working from home, nobody going out, how would you know if your neighbor died? California puts entire state over 40 million people under lockdown. Pundits call for formal law. They call for martial law. Oh, Jesus, I forgot about this. Holy fuck. Okay, shit's getting so bad in California. The lawmakers are saying we need to do something drastic. There are 92-year-old companies that have been around for 92 years saying they've never seen anything like this. They've never encountered anything like this. You can say it's a hoax, you can say it's bullshit, but those that have been around, those that know, are saying this is a problem. Banks are starting to run low on cash as people make runs on banks. I mean, many are saying that the COVID is a hoax, but just one question. Are you willing to gamble with your life, with your family's life? I'm not. What about your neighbor's life? What about your friend's life? Are you willing to gamble with it? Are you willing to take that chance? I'm not. I check on my friends if I haven't heard from them. I don't go out. and possibly bring home a dangerous virus to kill other people. Um, I'm really getting tired of it. I think we should stop. We need to quit trying to say either it's real or it's not. We need to come together and just accept the fact that whatever's happening is happening. Stock up supplies if you can, self quarantine if you can, and try to just be safe, be careful. A chunk of Yellowstone, the size of Chicago, oh my God, a chunk of Yellowstone, the size of Chicago, is pulsating up and down, 5 inches up and down. Right now, it's 5 inches higher than it was because Yellowstone is a giant volcano. And every now and then it goes boom. Well, we're long overdue from a volcanic explosion, and it could be a continent killer. I'm getting high as fuck. Let's take another hit. But anyway, Yellowstone is moving. A giant area the size of Chicago, right above the caldera, is moving up and down on a giant flotilla of lava, and it could blow at any time. Oh my God, this is happening, and I can't believe this is. Some kids got arrested because they went into a grocery store and coughed and licked some of the produce. The store had to throw away a bunch of produce and sterilize everything because some kids thought it was going to be hilarious to go in and lick lettuce or tomato or whatever the fuck they did. If I catch you doing that in my store where I shop, I'm gonna fuck you up. Just so you know. That's gross as fuck. Even without it. Even without the virus. That's gross as fuck. If I catch you doing that, I'm gonna fuck you up right there in the store. Just so you know. But the kids were caught and they were arrested for it, for some kind of mischievous terrorism or something like that. I don't know. uh, just so you know, the bars and the casinos were closed because people couldn't be smart enough to do the right thing and not congregate in large groups. We said don't congregate in large groups, and people were like, yeah, okay, well, we won't do that. Let's go to the bar. So they had to close the bar and the casinos. And then what did people do? They congregated on the beaches to spread the virus. Come on. Whether you believe it or not, that's just dumb. Fuck me. Celebrities are having a meltdown from the absence of their normal attention because celebrities aren't getting the attention they think they deserve because they're celebrities. They're having this meltdown going, nobody loves me. Well, tough shit. I think it's hilarious. They can't deal with their celebrities not paying attention to them, so they're freaking out. Italy calls in the military to carry off the dead, not to keep people off the streets. The military were called in to carry off the dead. 26 per hour are dying in Italy. In New York, 2 per hour are dying. China is unsealing apartments to find many dead inside. Whether you want to believe it or not, it's happening. People are dying. You can call bullshit if you want. I really don't care. What I want you to do is be safe, be careful. Stock up if you can. If you can't, try. Um, If it's real, it's real. If it's fake, it's fake. But what's happening is happening. There's no two ways around it. I just hope everybody makes it through this healthy. That's what I want. That's why I told everybody to prepare. Not because I knew what was going to happen, but because I don't want anybody to die for any reason. So, if you believe the coronavirus is real, stock up and prepare. If you think the coronavirus is bullshit, stock up and prepare. I don't care. I don't want you to die. Simple as that. Me and Munch, let me turn it around so you can see Munch quick. Me and Munch, we love you. We hope you have a good day. We hope things go your way. And if you were watching with me and smoking with me, we hope you got stoned. I want you to be safe. I want you to live. Whatever it takes to do that. Believe it, don't believe it, I don't care. Just make sure you got enough food and toilet paper to wipe your ass and enough food to eat. You can't love everybody, so try not to hate. I love all you fuckers. Steve, Eric, and Sessions, I love you guys. Lisa, Elizabeth, I love everybody there. Your videos keep me going every day. We need to stop the separation. Let's get together. Let's be better humans. Try to live together, be better together. I love you guys. Stay high, bitches.